I'm Cole.
Hi, I'm Charlie.
I'm Cole.
I'm Calvin.
And we have our decision
For
on
We the People.
problem to solve on page 140 for Feiner versus the police.
So we decided that opinion 1 was the best. So the
Which
case.
is the police did not violate Feiner's rights of speech.
So
He chose this one because he was riling up the crowd violently.
So what happened was there was a man who was encouraging people to violently fight and protest.
Like it
Wait, a
says,
college student who was
right?
Nothing like him.
It says it right here. It says there was some pushing and shoving, and as Feiner continued to speak, one of the men threatened with violence.
What happened was there was a college student
physically.
who was encouraging people to be violently protest for African American rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did the Feiner?
So then but he was riling up the crowd, and he was getting violent, and he was upsetting and trying to get the crowd to join him in protest, and but they were gonna do it in a violent harsh way.
And it also says the officers asked Feiner 3 times to get off the box.
And
then they demanded that Feiner stop talking. Finally, the officers arrested Feiner and charged him with disorderly conduct. This law makes it a crime to encourage people to use violence.
So basically another thing is that he could have just used common sense. The police were asking him to stop doing something multiple times, and he just kept doing it, and he didn't, and he ignored them. So even if they were violating his rights, but they weren't. So it would still be just kind of common sense to stop, because it's disturbing people, and people are asking you to stop. So the police.
It also says that the officers said that they had acted to control the crowd and to keep the peace and prevent injury. It says the officers said that they had acted to try to control the crowd to control the crowd so they're at peace and to prevent injury from anybody and not violating his rights.
So he was thinking that he was
Protecting the government.
he was protest if he wanted to protest, he could have done it peacefully, but he did it in a violent manner. So that's against the Amendment 1. It gives you the right to it gives you the right to protest, but it says only peacefully.
Let's see. So I'll go to
it doesn't say you can't
Congress
protest.
shall make no law respecting establishment or religion, prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, of the press, or
the right
of the people to peacefully to assemble and to petition the government if they redress of
So it says peacefully to assemble, but they weren't peaceful.
Yeah, it gives you the right to peacefully assemble, but they were violently assembling. So that's why the police officers arrested him, because he was being violent and encouraging violence. So then he was arrested, and so we think that he kind of deserves this sentence. So is that all?
Yeah, and that's what our decision is.